So yeah, let's move into video games.
Yes, sir. That's what I said.
Okay.
It's what I just kidding.
Oh, you did? I wasn't
Yeah,
listening.
that's what I said. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that.
Cool. All right.
Cheesy, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Oh, Bryce. All right. So there's like a story that we'll get to, 2 stories we'll get to at the end of this, but I've been playing a lot of games this week.
Mm-hmm.
And so I bought myself Bayonetta 2 for Switch for my birthday.
Yes.
Had an ordeal with that, which was weird. So I ordered it off Amazon like last Thursday. And then it was supposed to get to my house on my birthday. And I was hyped because while we were here recording, I got the delivery notification. I was like, oh, yeah, it's there. When I get home, I'm going to put it in, be good to go. After I download Bayonetta, of course. Get there.
My mind went dirty.
Put it
I'm going
in.
to put it in, good to go. Like, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
My head still is
Well, I mean, it's Bayonetta. It's over the top.
Gotcha.
So I get home, nothing there. I was like, well, that's weird. So I actually don't like calling Amazon, so I use the text chat thing.
Mm-hmm. Who likes calling anybody nowadays? I'm like, is there a text chat?
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. But that wasn't working because it was just giving me options. It wouldn't let me type until I was like, fuck this. I guess I'll just call. So I called somebody, and they're like, yeah, it said it got delivered. And I was like, yeah, I know, but I haven't got it. There's people here to receive it, but it's not here.
Mm-hmm.
So the woman goes on the other line, goes, well, really nice, by the way. And like at first, it felt like she was reading off a screen, but then like
I hate that.
But like it turned into a personable conversation, and she's like, that sucks. Like that's not on the screen. That sucks is not on the screen. I know that it can't be. So she's like, that sucks. I'm sorry you're having to deal with this.
Wait,
Let's see what I can do.
I wasn't listening to you for a second. This is still via chat?
No, this is
on
on
the
the phone.
Eventually you did end up on the phone.
Yeah. So
Why'd you end up on the phone?
Because the text chat was being
dumb.
stupid.
Okay, got it.
So you really weren't listening.
I wasn't.
Okay. So she's like, well, you can't get a replacement or a refund until Monday. Sometimes the drivers, they're not supposed to do this, but sometimes the drivers will scan everything early and then just deliver on their way.
Yeah.
So if you don't get it by Monday, you can apply for a refund. I didn't get it Saturday night, didn't get it Sunday, didn't get it Monday. So I processed the refund, but I wanted Bayonetta on my birthday. I fucking wanted it. So I went to a GameStop and I was like, I need Bayonetta 2 for Switch. And he's like, oh yeah, I got that. And then reaches into the used. I was like, no. I want it new because the whole point of me getting this is I want Bayonetta 1. Oh, that's a download code. So I was like, yeah, I know. That's why I want a new copy. Well, I can sell you the digital. I said, no. I don't want to buy it used for $40 and then buy Bayonetta for $30 digitally. I don't want to do that. All right. Well, Downey has it. Probably Cheesy's store.
Okay. Well, what was the issue? They just didn't have it brand new?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, Downey has it. I'm like, I was at Whitwood. I'm not driving to fucking Downey to go get this game. I was like, yeah, no thanks. I'll pass. In that same center as a Target. I go to Target. One copy left in the display. Like, he had to open the top and give it, like... So, yeah. I ended up getting it at Target, putting it in my Switch, downloading it while we were at Robert and Annie's house because they were nice enough to make me dinner and a cake for my birthday. And started playing it when I got home. And, man, I forgot how much fun Bayonetta is.
Yeah.
It is so much fun. Like, I love games like Devil May Cry and the early God of Wars. Like, super frenetic combat, speed all over the place. Like, I love that stuff.
Yeah.
And, I just was really excited to see how good that game is still, and it still holds up.
That's cool, man.
And I only played about a third of that originally because I was getting it through GameFly, and there was a lot of games on my queue at the time, so I played it for a day and then shipped it off. And it was literally like maybe 4 hours of the game. But I feel like I'm back to where I was in Bayonetta. And man, that's a fun-ass game. Like, I would recommend, if you have a Switch, to go grab a copy of Bayonetta 2 brand new so you can get Bayonetta 1 as a digital download because it's super fun. And it's very like brown and grayish, like the games of that era.
Yeah.
And it's such a stark contrast between that and what they did with Bayonetta 2 on Wii U because it's much brighter and vibrant and all over with color and like saturation, where Bayonetta 1 is really desaturated. But it's still a really fun game. I like the cutscenes. I like the over-the-top nature of it, so...
Yeah, I've never played... Rick, have you ever played a Bayonetta before?
No, never.
Yeah, neither have I, so I can't comment.
Stylish action combat was what that genre was called for a while, which I think is a stupid genre name. But yeah, you guys should give it a shot.
Yeah.
It's pretty rad.
Cheesy, why have you not touched your Switch since you played Smash Brothers with all your coworkers? Come on now.
Well, I played Smash recently.
I don't like it.
You did? Where? How?
Brian's place.
Brian? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Brian had some friends over. They wanted to.
Bryant?
Bryant, yeah.
Friends? Who?
Yeah.
Who?
It's coworkers.
Well,
friends.
Rick.
Oh, probably, was it Wolfgang?
Yeah.
And he has a Switch.
And then like
Yeah.
someone else, like 2 other people.
Oh.
And yeah, they brought it over and we were playing Smash and I still can't play that fucking game. Everything moves everywhere. I don't know where the fuck I was half the time. So
Yeah, I always feel like I'm never doing anything when I play that. I've tried.
I played as Mewtwo, Fox, and Luke. I can't say that other Pokemon name. Lucuro.
Okay.
Whatever.
I don't know
But I mean,
Pokemon.
I didn't even know what the controls were what or what buttons were what. I was just smashing them.
Yeah, it's not. I don't like it. I've never liked
But-
Smash. I gave this a shot too because Robert has it and I was playing it at his house. I was like, I just don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then we ended up playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's the shit
That
right
was
there.
fun.
But yeah, give Bayonetta a shot if you haven't before, especially now on Switch when you can get it like in that 2-pack.
Yeah.
The other game I've been
Cardio.
revisiting is Tom Clancy's The Division. I remember, I think we all played like a beta or like a demo of it or something.
I didn't.
I think you did. I'm pretty sure you did.
Mm,
Because you thought about getting it, but
maybe?
you never did.
Yeah.
And I had it, and I played it solo for a while, and I just don't like matchmaking with people I don't know,
Right.
which we'll get into in a little bit with another game. But yeah, like, they've made it infinitely more soloable now. And I was like, Division 2 is coming out. Like, I'm kind of hyped about that because I liked the first game. It just wasn't fun by myself at the time. So I went back into that, and like, I'm about level 9. And I haven't really been doing main story missions. I've been doing a lot of the side quests and leveling up and stuff. And that's a really fun-ass game. Like, the shooting feels good. The weapons feel good.
Is that the one where you have to work as a team? Like literally have to work as a team?
No, you can. But you
Or
don't.
is that the one where you can actually turn on your person?
You can't. You can do. I don't think you can turn on your person.
Or I'm thinking a different game.
Yeah, there was games. I think there's online multiplayer with that where you go in as a squad of 4 against other squads of 4, and you can request
I remember
an
the
evac.
E3 demo where they're like, oh, I'm over here in the west wing, over here in the right.
You can request an evac in the online stuff in the dark zone, but while you're waiting, it lets everybody else in the map know, hey, these people are trying to get out of here, and they can come and kill you and steal your shit.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I probably won't engage with any of that stuff, but I really do like playing that game and the way it feels, and it got me really hyped to play The Division 2. I don't know if I'll get it right away because of the way prices have been falling lately.
Cheesy just asked if we're going to pick up Division 2, so that answers that, or
Yeah.
Anthem. Probably no and no for
No.
me. Jump Force. What's Jump
What's
Force?
Jump Force?
Jump Force is a shitty fighting game.
Probably, okay. I don't know. Rage 2, Devil May Cry. I've never really played any Devil May Cry,
Oh.
so I don't know.
I really liked the Ninja Theory DMC game. And I know it's going back to Capcom and they're making their own Devil May Cry 5 now. And I don't know. I like those games. Like I was saying, I like Bayonetta and Devil May Cry and God of War. So I might give it a shot, but I don't know if I'll get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, the Division's super fun. Might be getting Division 2, just don't know when. Like, there's like, Ubisoft is having some ridiculous stuff. Far Cry 5 is $15 right now. That game came
I
out
think
like
I
in
heard that.
September or October.
I saw that, yeah.
$15.
That game came out, I feel like, with like little to no fanfare, too. It just came out.
No, it was kind of a big deal.
I don't remember it being a big deal, but that's fine. Let's not fight
Yeah,
about it.
it definitely was at E3 the year before it came out, because it had that crazy trailer with like the religious overtones and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
that's
then
right.
the E3 stuff was like, woo, blow shit up, and everybody's like, ah.
Yeah.
They didn't stick the land, but they should. Like, this is the model with Far Cry. They release a tone and mood trailer and then show you gameplay, which is kind of opposite of what the mood and tone is. But
Yeah.
that's just what they do. That's what they've been doing for 3, for 4, and now for 5. Like, it's 3 games deep where they've been doing that now. They shouldn't be surprised. I played about 10 hours of that. I know Cheesy's played a bunch of Far Cry 5, but it's like $15, and I almost bought it, but I was like, I didn't really enjoy what I was playing to where I'd want to spend money on it, because I really liked Far Cry 4.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'll just wait and see when the Division drops in price like that and probably pick that up too then.
Yeah, why not?
Especially like if it has the same issues out of the gate that the first one did, like every online loot-based multiplayer shooter has, and then fixes later on when it's way cheaper.
That's the pattern.
I'll just wait.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got.
Early impressions of Hong Kong.
Hong Kong Massacre. Well,
Massacre.
We watched the.
Mike went to Hong Kong recently. Here are his early impressions.
We watched the trailer for that game last week. Bryant sent it to Rick and I in a text thing. I don't know if you were in that one or not. No.
You sent it to me too. I think I didn't watch it though. I didn't think I was out. And forgot.
I started playing. I've only done like 4 of the missions. I think there's like 36 missions or something like that. And either I've gotten worse at video games, or the controls just aren't as tight as I would hope them to be. Because I played a lot of Hotline Miami and got really good at that game. And this is basically Hotline Miami mixed with John Woo, like I said last week. And it's really fun, but it's super frustrating. And it's really hard. And I think that's one of the reasons why I played it for so long the other night, and I've only done 4 missions, because it is really hard. Like, it's very unforgiving and brutal. Like, you have a dive button where you're kind of immune to bullets at that time. One shot kills you and one shot kills them, but they can dive too, and the AI is very good about dodging and stuff. And then there's a slow-mo button, and I wouldn't say you get penalized for slow motion, but like, it's a star system. Like, it's 3 stars per level, and it's no slow motion, perfect aim, which is only fire enough bullets to kill every enemy, no extras, no misses, no nothing like that. And then there's a time star. So complete the level in under this amount of time and you get a star. So I wouldn't say you get penalized for using the slow-mo, but like, why would you put a achievement or a reward for no slow-mo when that's a huge part of your mechanic?
That seems pretty weird. I guess maybe for the challenge of it? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. And like, so the stars unlock weapons, but all the weapons function at basically the same. It's like shotguns are different because you have to cock it in between each shot, so it doesn't shoot right away, so you're vulnerable, but it can go through walls and like, so there's subtle differences.
Sorry, why is my head always thinking like just all that stuff was sexualized for me? I'm let's do to Mike. I'm sorry, I'm a dick.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So like they handle differently, but it's one shot, one kill essentially. So it's like, why would I ever use a shotgun?
Yeah.
Unless if I'm close enough, it can take out 2 people at one thing. You know, like, which I don't know, which could be the case. I haven't gotten that deep into it yet. You can pick up weapons that the enemies drop. It's like I said, it's super fun. The music is great. I love the style. It's like early 90s is where it takes place. So yeah, it's super fun. It's $20. It's totally like, it's completely worth that and more. They could have charged $30 for this. I'm glad they didn't, because I know Hotline Miami was a cheaper title, and this is, like I said, this is basically Hotline Miami with prettier graphics, even though I really love the 16-bit style of Hotline Miami.
Yeah.
And Hotline Miami was definitely more of a Drive vibe to it, like the movie Drive.
Mm-hmm.
And this, like I said, is totally John Woo, which is,
That's
I love
cool.
that shit. So, again, not a review, just I've done 4 levels. It's super fun. This is not a Rick game. We were talking about it last week, and you're like, I don't know. It seems like a lot going on.
Nah.
This is a good Rick game.
I can tell just by looking at it.
This is a good game for you to stream. This is not a good game for you to play to have a good time.
Oh, one of those.
Yes. This is one of those games where Rick will throw shit. Rick will be screaming and yelling, maybe break a controller. This is that type of frustration with a game, but it's super fun.